Hey guys, here's a start to my Volume 1 Highlighting and Contouring series. As you can see, there's so many ways to approach this technique, and I'll be covering that in other videos. This video will cover an easy to follow method, so if you're interested, please keep watching. I first applied this NYX Pump It Up Lip Plumper to give my lips a nice fuller effect. Now first apply primer. Here I'm using the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser to close up my pores since I do have oily skin. Then I use one of my favorite baby tinted primers. Now this stuff alone will cover all your blemishes. It lasts all day, it's light on application, literally glides on so soft, and it gives you that smooth finish. It also has that no makeup look effect. Time for the fun part. I decided to go with a drugstore brand to highlight, and now I'm using a crayon concealer, and just to show you, just because it says concealer, it doesn't have to be applied only to the under eye area. Highlight the areas you want to pop or bring forward, so when the light hits it, these areas will be more prominent. For example, like I like to have larger cheekbones, the illusion of a skinnier bridge on my nose. So the best way for me to describe this is you're sort of studying this texture of your face and learning your bone structure, what you like about your face, what you rather conceal. You can accentuate certain areas. It's all about bringing out your best features and what makes you feel comfortable. Here I'm using a wet beauty blender. You can use any wet makeup brush, and I sort of press in the highlight and lightly smooth outward. Pressing in the highlight will allow the concealer from wiping off. Grab your contour stick. Now on both highlight and contour, I typically recommend going 2 shades lighter and 2 shades darker. When applying contour, I make a grin or flex the muscles of my face to give me a guide. I love the illusion of large cheekbones, so I start my line lower and stay away from the temples of my face. Also added to the contour of the jawline and to the outer corners of the chin will square out my structure since mine is more narrow. Grab your favorite wet sponge and approach the contour a bit different than the highlight. In this case, I'm using a soft circular sweeping motion, blending away from the highlighted areas. Now, if we were approaching a heavier transformation method, this technique would change a bit. Blend away and out, so make sure you blend. And remember to keep the more light in the center of the face and the darker foundation more around the outside of the face. Since I use a sponge, I found that my finger worked better in blending the foundation more precisely down the rim of my nose. I also added the contour underneath my nose to give the illusion of a shortened nose. So grab your favorite mattifying or loose compact powder and set the highlight so it lasts longer and avoids oiliness. If you love that dewy look, you can go lighter on this step. Okay, here's my holy grail, guys. Not only does this bronzer smell like chocolate, but it's that one bronzer that doesn't blotch, it's buildable, and it has no shimmer in it. I find that shimmer bronzers accentuate imperfections. I have many of them. So right here, I'm just setting the contoured areas around my face. I randomly picked up this brush. Any small brush will do, any brush of choice, and just set the contoured areas and apply heavier as needed. Since I went for an overall matte finish, I added a frost blush on the apples of my cheeks for an added glow. Here I'm wearing the Motives Cosmetics in Retro Red to line my lips and added NYX Butter Gloss in Cherry Pie. I will have the full makeup tutorial from this look, from eyes, brows, and lips, posted on my YouTube channel, The Real Vegas Nay. I hope you like this mini tutorial, and I'll be sharing much more on how to contour because there's so many different approaches. I hope you like this video, and thank you for watching. Mwah!